Hello, and welcome to From Kentucky to Tokyo. So yeah, it's been a while. I guess today I'm just talking about Donald Trump. And he won the election, which is a little scary. Uh, a little scary for me. Probably a lot scarier for many other people. I don't understand how he won with his anti-Muslim, anti-black, anti-women, anti-LGBTQ stance. He's just terrible. But he won. And so now I have 4 years of him as my president. Yay. Jeez. So many people didn't like Hillary. And I get that. I do. I actually didn't like her either. I voted for her with all of her flaws. But I knew she wouldn't, treat America like Trump University. Jeez. So, yeah. I've been sitting around and thinking, it would be so easy to feel really... I have been for a while. I've been feeling pretty angry. And sorry if there's noise, I turned on the heat. But I've been feeling really angry and really feeling like, oh God, nothing is going right. How could this happen? But actually, I think when you think about it, you know why it happened. It's... Okay. The Democrats, for 8 years, they had Obama, and they had changes. Lots of changes. But still, people feel like they have to struggle to survive in America. Doesn't matter if you're an immigrant, doesn't matter if you're a middle-class white person. I mean, everybody in America is in some form of debt. Everybody is working 2 or more jobs. There's so many overtime hours now. We've even surpassed Japan this year in overtime. I didn't know that until I was online today. We overwork. We're paid very little. And yet, it's supposed to be okay. And it's not. So, Trump promises to make America great again. I can see why people would want that. However, I think the reality of it is he's not going to make America great again. I think, unfortunately, he's going to make it worse. He's not going to ruin America, though. A lot of Democrats are thinking he's going to ruin America, but I don't think so. I think that in order to ruin America, he would have to create a near Civil War era, hatred between the two parties. And I don't know. I don't think it's possible. I think it's highly unlikely. And I won't say impossible, I guess. It could happen. But yeah, he'd have to declare martial law, he'd have to get rid of the U.S. Senate and the Congress and everything, and I just don't think that's plausible. That's why America was founded the way it was founded, with the checks and balances, with the state governments, with everything. The odds of him being able to ruin America are slim. But that's not to say that he can't make America worse. He's made so many businesses go bankrupt. His Trump University scheme con thing was a wreck. I think for the American economy, it's gonna go down. I think it's gonna lose its value. It's not gonna go up. Much like how people were really, really voting for Mitt Romney in the hopes that he would improve the economy. I think in the same vein that Donald Trump is not. That's my prediction. Yeah. Also, student loans. I don't even know if that's on Trump's radar. I think for my generation, we are screwed. Done. It's done. Within the next 4 years. So I am 28 now, so I'll be 32 when Trump gets out of office. By that point, I'll either have paid them all off or I am screwed. So, yeah. Yeah. So much of America right now is just debt. It's just founded on trillions and trillions of dollars in debt. It's kind of an empty economy in a weird way. And I think Trump is just going to make it worse. I don't think he's going to make it better. I don't think he's going to take down the trillions of dollars. I think that since he's been talking about nuclear wars and such, God, the thing is, a lot of people who remember the Bush era, well, those of us who don't remember it through the, rose-tinted nostalgia glasses, the thing about going to war is it can be profitable for a short period of time, but then it becomes, I don't know how to explain it. It becomes very wasteful very quickly, too. I think one of the things that Obama just got slack for was he made this plane. Well, the military made the plane, but yeah, military was approved to make over $1 million or $1 billion plane, and we can't even use it, and such. We spend so much on military spending. We spend so much on campaigning. We spend so much money on so many things that, yeah, in the end, don't really help the average American in any way, shape, or form. And war, yeah, it doesn't really help. War-fueled economies don't generally last very long. And they usually, by the end, go into depressions or recessions or, So, if Trump wants to take us into wars, if he wants to start doing nuclear war, which would make a world war happen again, which would make basically the entire world not so great ever again. Yeah. So, for me, I don't know. My plan originally was that in 2 to 3 years, I'd pass the JLPT N2 or N1, maybe both, I'm not sure. And then I'd either go back to America, or I'd try and find somewhere in Canada, or something, I don't know. Somewhere back over that side of the world, because I want to see my family more, and I would like to see my friends more. But I'm trying to be realistic about my financial situation, so probably 2 to 3 years. I would like to go back. Maybe, unless something changes, like if I got married or I found somebody and I wanted to stay, see how it works out or something, I don't know. Barring something happening, I was planning on going back in 2 to 3 years, but with Trump in office and he really wants to take away the Obamacare, I don't know, and he doesn't care about student loans, so I don't know, and I don't know, man. My future just got really, really confusing really quick. If you're a minority, God bless you. And if you are LGBTQ, God bless you. And just may God keep you safe and sound for the next 4 years. While I am marginally inconvenienced, at least I'm not a marginalized minority that will probably have a very not so great time for the next 4 years. I cannot imagine how a Trump America is going to look like. And I don't want to, but I have to now. Oh, jeez. So, anyway. Yeah. Things are going to have to change. My ideas are going to have to change. And I don't know then if I can go back. The reason why for me it's like kind of scary, or not scary, but like financially speaking, it's because like for me, without a good credit score, which means unless my student loans are like paid off in full in the next 3 or 4 years, 2 to 3 years, if they're not paid off in that amount of time, my credit score is probably going to be terrible. And it's already bad, but I mean, it'll probably be really bad if I still have them. I go back to America, and in America, I don't know if this works in other countries, but in America, they check your credit score when you get a job. They do background checks when you get a job. They do a whole bunch of stuff, and For me, my credit score is probably lousy. A background check will be confusing because it'll say that I haven't lived in America for 5+ years. So yeah, it'll be interesting. Yeah. I don't know what's gonna be happening. I don't know. I don't know. My future just got tossed up in the air. Like, I don't know. It's just I don't know what to do. I am legitimately worried, and also if Trump actually does try to repeal the equal marriage law, I'm gonna be so pissed. He probably will try. I think he'll fail, but he'll try. And yeah, that sucks. Considering I'm bisexual, I would love to marry a man. I would love to marry a woman. I would love to marry whoever I want to because, that's how I would like things to go. So, yeah. If he repeals that and I don't get that choice anymore, I'm gonna be severely pissed off. And I will also be terrified for all of my friends who got married under that law. If it gets repealed, I don't know. I don't know what I'd do. Maybe I might return to America just to fight for that to get back in. I don't know. But yeah, that would be enraging. And I feel so bad for all of the people who have to stay in America and have to deal with this. It just doesn't seem fair, and it doesn't seem right. But that's what happened. So I think the only thing really that we can do at this point, like American people, is just we have to remember that we are not our president. That we are American people, as in a group, as in a lot, millions, I forget. I think it's still millions of people. We can fight back against racism. We can fight back against misogyny. We can fight back against homophobia and xenophobia. We've already been doing it with Black Lives Matter movement. We've already, still transgender rights have become the newest thing to fight for policy changes. There are so many things we can do. And that's what we should continue to keep doing. We should continue to keep fighting for what we believe is right. Even though it may seem like we're the only ones fighting for the good causes, we've still got to keep going. And we still have got to keep pounding the pavement and making changes happen. Racism is not over, despite what people think with the black president. No, it is not, because we just voted in Trump. It's not over. It's kind of just getting started again. In terms of institutionalized racism. The Muslim community, I am so sorry. I sincerely hope that the American people who understand what religion of freedom is and understand that no one religion represents America, that they will stand between Trump and his anti-Muslim rhetoric and the people who are Americans who just so happen to believe in something different, who are not terrorists, who are not trying to change the American foundation, blah, blah, blah. They are just citizens of America who go to a mosque instead of a church. End of discussion. We need to have more people who are willing to do that. Speak up, stand up, do something. Don't just stand there and watch. Don't just whip out a phone. Do something. Because if we don't stand up for them, our president sure as hell isn't either. I can't be in America right now but doesn't mean I'm not going to be. And it doesn't mean that I'm not gonna, here in Japan, not keep being American. I mean, I carry my history with me. I carry my country with me. Whether I want to or not, I represent America. So, I will continue to be the kind of American I want to be, which is somebody who believes that all people, no matter skin color, are equal. Doesn't matter if you're male or female, you should be treated equally. And it doesn't matter who you love, you should still be able to get married to them. And it doesn't matter what your religion is, you shouldn't be, discriminated against for it. Everything that I stand for, I'm going to keep fighting for. And I think that's all that the American people can do. We just have to keep fighting for what we believe in. Even when it seems like we're the only sane people in a room full of not so sane others. We need to keep trying, and we need to keep fighting. 4 years. Fight for 4 years, and then we try again at the end of the 4 years to come back and make America better. Better than it's ever been before. It's the only thing we can do. So, also in 2 years there are midterm elections, so, oh yeah, don't forget about that. So in 2 years, midterm elections, we should get on that. Democrats and Republicans, I guess, but yeah. We should all be standing together on core beliefs. I think that all of those core beliefs are against everything Trump is, but we should all be trying to be better people. We should all be trying to be more open-minded, not narrow-minded. We should all be trying very hard to be good to our fellow man and woman. We should not be trying to tear each other down. We should not be trying to put someone else into a near slavery position on the capitalist ladder so that we can somehow benefit. That's not what we should be about. We should be about making sure that everybody can live without fear, without insane struggles, without having to worry about walking down the street. We should all be able to feel safe. We should all be able to feel secure. We should all be able to just live our lives without fighting so much. But until that day, we do have to keep on going. We do have to keep on raising our voices and signing petitions and just knocking on doors and doing what we can to try and make sure that the world gets better, that America gets better. But like I said, I'll be an American in America. I'll be an American in Japan. Maybe one day I might become Japanese, as in get married to a Japanese person, or I may end up staying here forever somehow. I don't know. Or maybe not. Maybe I will always be American. I don't know. The future is not set in stone. So, for now, right now, I am American. And I want to believe in an America that will still fight for what it believes is right. And I hope that what it believes is right isn't hate. It should be acceptance. It should be tolerance. It should be working together. It should be unity. It should not be everything else. So, no more dividing lines. The election has done that stupendously well. We should be trying to get together, and we should be trying to do what's right. So, that's my speech. I'm off my soapbox now. So, yeah, that's my thoughts on the election and what it's probably gonna do. But yeah, I think that, unfortunately, Clinton just wasn't the right choice. I think we should have gone with Bernie. But it happened. Now all we can do is move forward. And I think that maybe both the Republican and the Democratic parties have learned some lessons about choosing their candidates and also about how to do campaigns. So, next time they will remember, I hope, although 4 years is an awfully long time and memory is often so short. But hopefully there will be some changes in the next 4 years about that stuff. We need it. So yeah, this is from Kentucky to Tokyo, and this has been just a spiel about the 2016 election. I will try and update a little bit more regularly again. The reason I haven't been updating so regularly is because I have lost internet to my computer at home. Long story, but I do not currently have it at my house. So I only have a way to like do it at work, which I shouldn't do, but Alright, my fellow Americans, good luck, God bless, and I hope that we survive the Trump years. Ugh. Anyway, bye-bye.